I'd like to call this regular meeting of the Board of Selectmen for August 8th to order at 7:31 p.m. And first item on the agenda is the first Selectmen's report. This weekly COVID positivity rate as of August 2nd was 9.54%. It's a slight increase from a slight decrease, sorry, from 9.2% last week, but down from a high of 19.81 3 weeks ago. On Great Island, over the past few months, the town of Darien officials, staff, and consultants have been hard at work, completing due diligence, reviewing documentation and land records, and seeking to resolve any issue necessary to complete the acquisition of Great Island. On Thursday, August 4th, the town and the Steinkraus family mutually agreed to amend the purchase contract to extend the due diligence period and take the necessary steps to address the outstanding issues and complete the purchase that will result in making Great Island available to all of our community for years to come. The town remains excited about the purchase of Great Island and looks forward to finalizing its work and closing the transaction as soon as possible. Darien is still experiencing a stage 2 drought condition with the state 90-day rainfall deficit currently around -5.5 inches. Fire danger is fluctuating daily between high and very high, and our fire marshal is urging residents to use great caution when using any fire pits or grilling outdoors. Tomorrow, August 9th, is primary voting day for registered Republicans and Democrats, and the polls are open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Some polling locations have changed since the last election, so we're asking people to double check at the town website or call the register of voters for your location. As part of Westcog's review group, I participated in the selection of a consultant to complete a noise pollution abatement feasibility study on the Metro North Railroad's New Canaan branch line. The study will conduct diagnostic reviews of individual crossings, assess project costs and benefits, and engage the community during the course of the study. And I'm looking forward to working with the selected firm beginning the study this fall. The Darien Human Services Department is accepting donations of gift cards for their back to school program. This program provides gift cards to students in grades K through 12 whose families are eligible for support services. The gift cards allow the students the opportunity to select their own school supplies for the new school year. Gift cards to places such as Target, Walmart, Kohl's, and Amazon may be dropped off in the Human Services Department, which is room 109 here in Town Hall. And the distribution of the gift cards will take place from August 8th to August 25th, also out of room 109 in Town Hall. We continue in the mediation process with Eversource regarding Littlebrook Road. At this time, we are in the beginning of the agreement on the planting plan that has been presented. Eversource did deny our request to leave the 25 trees that were identified by town officials. And we are looking at what our next actions will be there, including pursuing it through cure. So that is the first Selectmen's report. Kate, do you have anything?
Just briefly, the consultants doing the emergency services study will be on site Wednesday and Thursday of this week, meeting with various officials, including myself. And HR is very busy. They'll be filling a number of positions soon. And that's it.
Okay. Board liaison reports. Do we have, let's see, Mike, do you have anything for Blight?
I do not. We haven't met since my reporting last meeting.
Last session, okay. John?
Yes, the IT committee met and we've restarted that work after a bit of hiatus for a variety of reasons, but all 4 of our subgroups are moving forward and they're focusing on ideas that had been surfaced by our existing director of IT, Jeff Adams. They're also focused on efficiency, outsourcing, and what I would call kind of customer experience. And so the IT interface between town and government and citizens. So we've got some extraordinarily talented people working on that. It's really amazing how much they know and what they bring to the table. So give me a couple months, but I expect to have some draft ideas for everybody to consider very shortly.
Thank you. Sarah?
The Henley Homes and Royal Building Committee last met on Wednesday, the 3rd. Right now, the architect is putting together some design and they're working very closely with the administration and the principals to make sure that the design incorporates everything that they need. And they are also looking to make sure that sustainability is incorporated in the design process. Our next meeting will be a virtual meeting on August 24th. Thank you.
Sarah, when does Thriving Youth start back up?
So they'll start back up again in mid to late September will be the first meeting. They usually are off between May and September.
So mid-September. Okay, thank you. Public comments. Are there any comments from the public or any emails, Kate?
I had not received any via email, and I think we have staff and reporter present, so I'm not sure that we have public.
Okay. Okay, so the next item on our agenda, we have some transfers. So the first is a request to transfer $27,493 to Selectmen Professional Services. And Kate will explain this.
Sure. As you all know, we had to do some environmental studies at Great Island, and we had planned on the phase 2 being funded out of the $103 million major appropriation, but we had to get that started sooner than we anticipated. And because it started before the appropriation, that appropriation was fully in place, waiting for the whole 10-day period, we need to do a transfer. We can't use that money. So we need to do this transfer. And this is coming out of some positive balances we had in the Selectmen's and HR accounts.
Any discussion on that, Sarah?
Kate, is this from fiscal year 22?
It is from fiscal year 22, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So if there is no more discussion, may I have a motion to approve the request to transfer $27,493 to Selectmen Professional Services? Mike moves, Sarah second. All in favor? Okay, unanimous. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is to discuss and take action on a request to transfer $107,290 to various salary accounts. And again, Kate will cover this.
So if you recall, in June, you voted on the pay plan for the non-represented employees, which, assigned wage increases to the various ratings from the evaluations. This transfer is the resulting funding that's needed to move from the salary contingency account into the individual salary lines to fund the increases that were approved.
Any discussion?
This is pretty normal, I guess. I mean, is there any deviation from past practice on any aspect of this? We kind of do this same routine every year.
The only deviation I would say is that Jen has it done very early,
Okay, there you go.
and that's a good thing.
Yep. That's it for me.
Any other questions? Okay, may I have a motion to approve the request to transfer $107,290 to various salary accounts? Mike moves. Sarah seconds, all in favor? Okay, thank you, unanimous. All right, next item on the agenda is to discuss and take action on a request to transfer $32,020 to patrol overtime. And I believe we have Don Anderson here. We will,
I'm here.
Right. And just one quick thing before you go, the transfer form that you have had an amount of $32,020. The amount needs to be $32,949. We had one minor payroll adjustment after the form was sent out to you.
Okay,
Okay, Don, go ahead.
I'm here. So this is about as straightforward as a request as I think I've ever made. Not unexpected that we overspent our overtime budget with the amount of folks that we had out due to retirements, illnesses, COVID related, and as well as some, storm related overtime. The good upside here is that if this transfer is approved, we're still approximately $124,000 to the good in our full-time salary account due to the shortages. So not unexpected at all that we went over a little bit on our overtime, between 5 and 6%, and we're about 5 or 6% under in our full-time salary on a much bigger number. So I was very happy that we brought it in the way we did. Remember, a lot of this overtime too is minimum manpower staffing. It may not be people that were here on overtime voluntarily. A lot of this, it was order backs to fill up the staffing when we were short.
Mhm. Any questions from anyone? No? All right, thank you for explaining that, Don. May I have a motion to approve a request to transfer $32,949 to patrol overtime? Sarah moves, Mike seconds, all in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. Thank you, Don.
Thank you, folks. Good night.
Okay, next item on the agenda is to discuss and take action on a request to transfer $5,527 to Parks overtime. And we have our Director of Parks and Recs, Pam Geary, who will explain this.
Good evening. It's pretty basic too. We had numerous accounts for snow removal, storms, and then we had some unanticipated hours with watering the new plantings at Highland Farm, some unfortunate vandalism hours at Tilly Pond, and even at Weed Beach that I didn't get a chance to add on here as well. So that's about it in a nutshell.
Any questions from anyone? Sir?
Does this clear out the security services account? Or is there still a balance left is this from fiscal year 22, I'm assuming?
It's
Yes.
fiscal 22.
Does that answer your question, Sarah?
Yeah, I just was curious, is there an additional balance in security services after
There
taking
is.
this out? There is.
There
Okay.
is. We had a lot of time that they couldn't fill positions last summer in the security, so it left us with a healthy balance left over.
Mhm. Any other questions? Pam, the watering at Highland, is that, are you still doing that, or do you do that just until they get established?
There was a time period where we had put some money aside, but it didn't become available until July 1st. And our guys were in their really busy season in the spring, so they were trying very hard to do it during work hours, but it was impossible. So we had to do a lot during overtime. We're no longer doing that. We have a landscaper that's watering.
Okay. Any other questions? Mike, no? Okay, may I have a motion to approve the request to transfer $5,527 to Parks overtime? Mike moves. Sarah seconds. All in favor? Okay, unanimous. Thanks, Pam. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pam.
Okay, so next up on the agenda are appointments. And these are appointments from people that we have interviewed for various boards and commissions. May I have a motion to approve the appointment of Jana Ramin as an alternate to the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term expiring on June 30th, 2024. Sarah moves, Mike seconds, all in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. May I have a motion to approve the appointment of Sue Oki to the Commission on Aging for term expiring March 31st of 23, and Susan Costin to the Commission on Aging for term expiring March 31, 24. Mike moves, Sarah seconds, all in favor? Unanimous? Thank you. May I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Bill Wright to the Environmental Protection Commission for a term expiring June 30th, 24. Sarah moves. Mike seconds. All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. Okay. May I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Jim DeMark to the Monuments and Ceremonies Commission for term expiring November 30th, 24. Mike moves. Sarah seconds, all in favor? Unanimous, thank you. May I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Brent Hayes to the Police Commission for a term expiring June 30th of 2025? John moves. Sorry,
Breaking the ice.
I gotta grab my chair here. And Mike seconds, all in favor? Unanimous, terrific, thank you. And, okay, next item on the agenda is minutes. The minutes for July 25th, 2022, the special meeting. Are there any edits, deletions, additions, any corrections? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented? Mike moves, Sarah seconds, all in favor? Thank you, unanimous. Next item is to review and approve the minutes of the July 26th, 2022 regular meeting. Any additions, subtractions, changes? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented? Mike moves, Sarah seconds. All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. And may I have a motion to approve, review and approve the minutes of the July 27th, 2022 special meeting. Any edits, deletions, corrections? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented? Mike moves. Sarah seconds, all in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. Okay, next item, agenda review. Are there any topics board members would like to see on a future agenda? Mike?
I know at a previous meeting, we had talked about having representatives of Palmer's come and speak to us about the status of their property development. Is there anything going on that? I'd certainly like to see that invitation that John suggested go out.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody else? No, seeing
Nothing
none.
at this time. Thank you.
Okay. Seeing none, may I have a motion to adjourn? Mike moves. Sarah seconds, all in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you taking time out of your vacation schedule, really. I hope the rest of your time is relaxing and again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Thanks.
Take care, thanks.
Bye.
Thanks.